Most people quit in the middle. I have been one of those people. I'm not proud of it. Every time I bail on a project, a script, an idea, I become yet another statistic. For years, I blamed my constraints on health, the season, my schedule. And although these might be valid contributors, I've given them way too much credit. What I've actually been lacking is the
Walking around at 4 in the morning, turning it down 'cause there's already noise in my head. I should be going to bed.
The scariest part is, most times I don't even notice when I've quit. What I didn't realize was, in those moments where I don't feel like it, or I'm tired, or it's not the right time, I deny myself the chance to aim toward my ideal self. Some days more than others, but that is the middle. There is no cheat code. There is no beginning. There is no end. There is no tomorrow. There can't be. Because when there is, the curse to live right now has no space to exist. I'm learning that now. I come from a family of respect, integrity, of love, and I'm grateful for that. My father once told me, "Chidum, you're great. Now be the greatest." And that stuck with me. Those words are imprinted on everything I am and everything I do. Now, you could argue that his ask may have been far too great of an expectation to put on your 13-year-old son. But what others viewed as expectation, I internalize as belief. I know what the societal metrics of greatness are, but what does that mean for me? People always tell me that I'm too hard on myself, that it's okay to lay off the gas every once in a while. I don't believe them. Quite frankly, I don't think I'm hard enough on myself. It's funny because when I finally gave myself that break, I gave myself that excuse to be average. It was also the moment I was the most unhappy I've ever been. Perhaps I was at odds with my ego. My purpose began to shrink because, well, what's the point? What is there to live for if not to be the best that I can? Why choose to live an ordinary life when you only get one? What am I running from? Who or what am I fearful of? Failure? The only place failure exists is within my own mind. I'm learning that now too. Whenever I feel lost, I think about the conditions that made me feel the most alive. Back to a time when my courage was seemingly limitless.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
How you all doing? My name is
Cheatham
Cheatham
OKK is with us. And
The homecoming king, he is the president. Please welcome Mr. Cheatham Okeke.
It's really me, just a boy.
Not easy to explain or comprehend. Daring to be different, to be disliked, to do things my way, and to try again. I keep wishing, hoping that one day I could get back to that place, as if my very being can only exist there. But you see, the past is meant for wisdom, not to be romanticized. Everything I need to move forward is already here, within me, right here, in the present. Somewhere along the way, I allowed the world to decide what was worth being courageous for. All this time, I didn't quite understand the difference between people that talk about what they're going to do and those that actually follow through. I don't want to be the former anymore. The difference, you ask? Courage. What a shame. to be filled with life yet lacking the courage to live. Lacking the courage to overcome the middle.
And no, even though I've tried my hardest, something still gets in the way.
They all believed in me. Maybe I just didn't believe in myself.
Oh,